have this question that we need to solve. This question is on Surds, alright? So the question says, simplify and express 1 or over 1 plus the root of 432 minus 3 root of 48 plus 27, root of 27, sorry, plus root of 27 in the form p plus q root 3, where p and q are rational numbers. Hence, state the values of p and q. Alright, so what we need to do here is we need to write, okay, let me just recopy the question. 432 minus 3 root 48 plus root 27. Right. So now, what we need to do here is we are supposed to find numbers that have a square root. We are supposed to know a number that has a square root in this, and also a number that we can multiply that number that we're going to find to get this number. Alright, so let me show you. So you say solution here. So we start now. So we have 1 over 1 plus the root of, so the number that we can, a number that has a square root in 432 is 144. Now, how many times can we multiply 144 to get this number? So in short, we are going to say 432 divided by 144. So we are going to get a 3, right? So we are going to have 144 multiplied by 3. Okay? So 144 multiplied by 3, it is 432. Okay, so we proceed. Minus 3, we have a 3 there. Then we have 48 here. So again, we find a number that has a square root in 48, and also a number that we are going to multiply that number we're going to find to get 48. So that number is 16 and 3. So 16 times 3, it is 48. So that is how we do it. Then plus 27 there, we also need to do the same. So what we need here is a 9 multiplied by 3. Okay, so we come again, we say 1 or over. We can now separate these terms here. We are going to say 1 plus, so root of 144 multiplying root 3 minus 3 root 16 multiplying root 3 plus root 9 multiplying root 3, right? Yeah, like this. Then after this, we are going to find the roots and multiply or simplify where possible. We are going to say 1 over, okay, so we're going to say 1 plus, so what is the square root of 144? The square root of 144 is 12, okay, so we're going to say 12 multiplying this root, minus, then the square root of 16, it's a 4, right? So we're going to say 3 multiplied by a 4, then multiplying root 3. This one here, you see, so this 3 is this one. Then this 3 is multiplying the square root of 16, which is a 4 here, okay? Then we have plus. Now, the root of 9, it's a 3, so we're going to have a 3 here, multiplying root what? Root 3. We can say 1 over everything. Then we can now start multiplying, okay? So we are going to say 1 plus 12 times this, so that is 12 root 3 minus 3 times 4, that is a 12, okay, that is a 12, then since everything here is multiplying, 3 times 4 times this, we are going to have 12 root 3, okay? 12 root 3 plus 3 times that one, we are going to have root 3 of root 3, okay? So that is how it's going to be. Now, you can see that this and this one can cancel. If you work out these two, they are going to give us a 0. So we are going to say 1 over, okay? So if this one and this one cancels, we are going to remain with 1 plus 3 root 3. Alright, so now what are we supposed to do here? We have found this one, so we are going to multiply this by a conjugate. Alright, yeah, we are going to multiply by a conjugate. Don't worry, you're going to understand if you don't understand. So introduce the conjugate and multiply. The conjugate is actually this denominator. We are going to multiply the whole of this by this, but the conjugate is going to change the sign here from positive to negative. So this is how it will be. So it will be 1 over 1 plus 3 root 3 times, okay, we are now multiplying 1 minus 3 root 3 over the same thing, eh? Yes, like this. So after we have done this, we now need to multiply, okay? We now need to multiply and see what we are going to get. So 1 times this thing, we are just going to get that very thing there. Or over, we need now to multiply this by this. Okay, so what we'll do here is, so this one will multiply the whole of these things, and this 3 root 3 is going to multiply the whole of these things. So you're going to have 1 multiplying 1 minus 3 root 3 plus 3 root 3 multiplying 1 minus 3 root 3. So now, on the numerator we have 1 minus 3 root 3. Then we are going to have 4 over. So we are going to multiply now. 1 times 1. So here we're going to have 1 minus root 3. Then plus. So this whole thing here, multiplying this, we are going to get that very thing. 3 root 3 minus. Now, we need to understand these terms, that one, okay? So what we'll do here is, if you are multiplying this root 3 root 3 times 3 root 3, we are going to say this 3 is going to multiply this 3, and we are going to have a minus 9, right? Minus 9. Then now, we are remaining with root 3 times root 3. So root 3 times root 3 is no other than 3 itself. Yes, it's no other than 3 itself. So we are going to have multiply by 3. You can also try that one on your calculator. You'll find that very answer. Okay, so from here we can see that this one and this one also can cancel. It's going to give us a 0. Then we are going to remain with 1 minus 3 root 3 over 1 minus 9 times 3, right? Minus 9 times 3, okay, times 3 like that. Then we are going to say 1 minus 3 root 3 all over, this is just 1 minus 27, okay? That is 1 minus 27, and to find the final answer here, we're going to have 1 minus 3 root 3 over negative 26, okay? So this is the final answer. But remember, we've been taught to express this solution in a certain manner, okay? We've been taught to express this solution in the form p plus q root 3. right? P plus Q root 3. Let me just write the answer that we got. Okay, the answer is 1 minus 3 root 3 over negative 26, right? Negative 26. So now, what we are going to do here is, since this negative is on the denominator, it is going to be like this. It is going to be negative 1 over 26. And since this negative is on the bottom and on top it's negative, it's going to be positive. So plus 3 over 26 root what? Root 3. So here is what happened. So this negative multiplied everything on top, and then this changed to positive and this changed to negative, but still it is still negative. Okay, so if you multiply again by negative, it is going to change and come back to this. Okay, so this is the way we've been taught to express this solution. So now for us to check the value for P, the value for P is negative 1 over 26, and the value for Q is equal to 3 over 26. So this is the solution to this question. Thank you so much.